Lo que mi gente, it is your girl Christina, aka tu vecina favorita que maquilla. And today's video is a quick countdown of my favorite Dominican food. So some of these are certain dishes that we eat a lot, some of them are a few drinks. Some of this stuff I really only have while I'm in DR. A few of these other things I eat on more of a regular basis. But it's all delicious, it's all good, it's all stuff that I love. So, by the way, I'm rocking my little tiara today. My hair's a mess right now, so I'm trying to distract y'all from the messy bun in the back. So anyways, if you guys would like to see what my favorite Dominican foods are, just keep on watching. For this list, I have to start off with no other than
Plátano con salami, plátano con salami, plátano con salami, plátano con salami, cebollita, con su yuca una cebollita, con su yuca una cebollita, con su yuca una cebollita. Hey, 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 hey.
If there is one thing Dominicans are known for, it is eating plátano all day, every day. Plátano for breakfast, plátano for lunch, plátano for dinner, whether it's plátano verde, plátano maduro, plátano majado, plátano hervido, plátano frito, plátano sandwich, plátano pizza, which I've seen actually on Instagram. It's something that we eat all the time. Next on my list is Locrio. Now Locrio can be made a few different type of ways or with different types of meat in it. It's you know, like a seasoned yellow rice or brown rice, and I've had it with, you know, different types of meats in it. My mom likes to make it sometimes with like chicken or, you know, pork or, you know, beef in it, and it's super good. Next is Moro de guandule, which is another rice dish, and actually I think this is what most like English speaking Caribbean countries refer to as peas and rice. So again, it's a mix of rice with, you know, pigeon peas, and you know, some people like to add some extra stuff in it. My mom sometimes likes to add olives in it, which I don't like olives, or you know, just other like different type of spices in it, but it's also super good. My next favorite food to have while I'm in DR is carne salada, or salted pork. So my family is from Bonao, and there's this restaurant in Bonao that makes the best carne salada ever. It's so good. So it's basically pork cut up into little strips, and it's marinated with salt, garlic, and what really gives it its distinct flavor though is that it's marinated with sour orange juice. Sometimes lemon juice, but it's usually like this sour orange juice. It's so good. Oh my goodness. Anytime I go to a restaurant, that's what I order every time. That with tostones. Oh my god, it's so good. I can't wait to go back and have some of that. On my list is my favorite dessert or sweet to have while I am down there, and I always make sure to bring a few packs of it back, and that is dulce de leche. I haven't really had dulce de leche from other countries, but of course I'm gonna say Dominican dulce de leche is the best. I've always really liked the taste of it ever since I was young, and there's like a few different kinds, but I always get the kind that come in like the little bars, rectangular bars, and it's super good. Now, another Dominican sweet treat that I really like to eat, and which my mom used to make a lot when we were younger, is Dulce de Leche Cortada. So this is basically made boiling milk over the stove. So you put the milk in a pot, and I think you can also add like sugar or like cinnamon or whatever you want to add into it. So you basically let the milk boil and boil until it turns brown, and it gets this like gritty, almost crumbly texture to it. It's super good. I love eating it, especially when it's like freshly still hot, and it's just super good. I think it's called curdled milk in English. I'm not totally sure, but if you haven't tried it, you should definitely check it out. Now, one of my favorite Dominican drinks ever is Morir Soñando, okay? So that literally translates to die dreaming? So it's basically a mix of milk and juice, which may sound really weird, but it's actually really good. You blend the milk. Sometimes it can be like condensed milk with orange juice, ice. If you want to add some sugar, you can, until it gets kind of like a smoothie-ish type of texture, or maybe not, or you can keep it liquidy. I've had it kind of both ways, but it's super good. That's something else I also haven't had in a long time, and now that I'm saying it, I think I'm gonna try to make it myself. So if you haven't ever had that, you can look up recipes online. Again, it's called Morir Soñando. The next item on my list is Dominican Sancocho. So Sancocho is basically a huge stew, and you can put just about anything in there. It's usually made with beef or pork, but you can put corn in there, you can put plátano, you can put chicken if you want, you can put sausage, you can put different type of vegetables in it. I mean, you can pretty much just throw everything in there. You know, my mom, when she makes it, she has like a huge pot that she uses and makes it for the whole family. I probably wouldn't eat it during the summer, but like during the winter, it's always a really good thing to eat. Two drinks or beverages I'm going to bring up. I will admit I personally don't really drink much of, because I don't like beer or the taste of beer, and as far as hard liquor, I can only take but so much. I'm more of a cocktail, pina colada, margarita type of girl, but I feel like you can't make a list of Dominican foods and drinks without mentioning DR's #1 favorite beer, which is its own Presidente. And you also can't not mention DR's #1 rum, which is Brugal. Again, I can't really mess with it because it's a little too strong for me, but I know there's like a white version, a dark version, like a medium colored version. You guys that are drinkers know the different names better than I do, but I know when my family goes to DR with my uncles and my dad, you know, I always remember whenever they'd come back, they'd have a bottle of Brugal in their maleta, in their suitcase. So yeah, it's something that obviously Dominican people really enjoy, so I feel like it was worth mentioning in this list. That's it for my list, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Some of this stuff there are recipes for online. I did find a recipe for the carne salada that I did try one time, which came out really good. As long as you let it marinate like for a good amount of time, it comes out really good. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Comment down below, add any additional Dominican drinks and foods or sweets that you guys like, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.